Chris Bassett here, and I'm going to do an oil change on a 2012 Ford Fusion. Let's get into it. Park the vehicle on a level surface like your garage or driveway, and you'll need to jack it up. On the front, there's a steel cross member that's a good place to put your jack. Underneath the driver's side and passenger side doors, there's a spot where your jack stands can go. I like these ramps the best. You can just drive your car up onto them. Once the vehicle is secure, you want to pop the hood. Pull this latch just under the steering wheel, and then you want to go to the front of the car and pull this latch to the left. Lift the hood up and prop it open. With everything secure, you can now take a look at your engine. Identify your oil fill valve. In the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine takes 5W20. Remove the oil cap and store it in a safe location. With the oil cap removed, it'll allow the oil to drain much easier. Crawl back under the front of the car. You'll need to remove 2 plastic covers. One of the covers is for the oil drain, and the other cover is for the oil filter. There are 2 sizes of bolts. The larger one is a 10mm, and the others are a 7mm. Go ahead and slap them on a socket wrench and twist them off, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. This is the oil drain cover, and this is the oil filter cover. With the covers off, you can now see the exposed hardware. That's your oil drain plug. It's 15mm. Go ahead and grab your oil drain pan, and then slide it underneath the car. Once the pan's into position, twist your plug all the way out and let the oil drain out into the pan. You'll need to reposition the pan as the oil drains out. When the oil's completely done draining, replace the plug. Remember, it's a 15mm socket. You want to go ahead and twist it back in. Make sure you don't cross-thread it until it's snug. Next, you want to locate your oil filter and then reposition the pan underneath the oil filter. Just keep in mind to roll your sleeves up, because as you twist the filter out, it'll drain everywhere. After you remove the filter, this is what you'll see. It's a good idea to take some oil and rub it around the rubber gasket of the new filter. That way, when you twist it, it'll make a tight fit. You want it to be hand tight. Next, take your funnel and put it in the top of the engine. The 2.5 liter holds approximately 5 quarts of motor oil, and that specific engine takes 5W20. You want to make sure you're putting the right oil in, otherwise you could damage the vehicle. Carefully pour all the oil into the engine. When the container's empty, you're done. Remove the funnel and screw the cap back on. You want to make sure it's tight. Make sure there's no visible leaks on the ground, and then replace both plastic covers. I like to take the used oil and the funnel and then pour it into the container. That way I can dispose of it properly. And lastly, hop in the car and start it up. You'll need to reset this code. So you want to look for on the steering wheel where it says setup, and then you hold the setup button, and then you press the reset button to clear the code. I'm going to put links down in the description for all the items I used for this oil change. If any of this information was helpful, like and subscribe. Thanks.